Yeah, we back tonight. Indiana Fever basketball, baby. I can't wait, man. We got the Indiana Fever going against the Dallas Wings tonight. We were robbed of seeing Paige versus CC last season because of Clark's injuries. She just came off a bad shooting game, 2 for 10, 1 for 5 from the three. So I'm looking for Caitlin Clark to redeem herself. I know it's just preseason, but this is her and Paige. All right, they have a mutual respect for each other. They're both ballers. I want to see them go back and forth. I really want to see this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm actually pissed off. Aaliyah Boston, Lexi Hall, and Harris are not gonna be playing. I wish Aaliyah Boston was playing, even though it's preseason. I would like to see her get some work in against the real teams before the season starts. After tonight's game, we only got to play Nigeria. Then from there, the season's gonna start. You see what I'm saying? I really do hope that these players are thinking about what they're going to do now because they're getting all this money. Because I don't feel like they should be running to and rival overseas anymore. I feel like y'all make enough to the point that y'all should be healthy for your WNBA, you know what I'm saying, season. Like, this injury that Aaliyah Boston's going through happening unrivaled. What if she misses, like, a couple of games? Like, that can dictate things down the line for us. We can't replace Aaliyah Boston. You see what I'm saying? So I hope that these basketball players are understanding you're not getting what you was getting before. Before, it might have made sense to do unrivaled and get that money, to go overseas and get that money. Y'all getting all that now. That's just my personal opinion. And I'm really pissed off because even though it's preseason, for the last 4 seasons, the number one pick is on both these teams. You see what I'm saying? Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark, Paige Buekers, and now AZ Fudd. So it's like it would have been dope to see that on the court at one time. You got this 2-man versus this 2-man. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to see how AZ Fudd is going to translate in the WNBA. A lot of hoopla around her and Paige. Paige is lying to everybody talking about, no, she's on Dallas. She's number one pick because she's good. I beg to differ. I think she's number one pick because that's your girl. You know, you have to understand. If we didn't see the Dallas Wings getting Alyssa Smith, in which the coach said the only reason why we got her is because we wanted her girlfriend, Disney Carrington, it probably wouldn't be as big of a deal as what it is. We already know they'll do something like that. You see what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it's a good game. I'm interested to see the rotations that's going to happen. Stephanie White, you never know with her, man. You never know with her. You know what I'm saying? It's like Stephanie White is like having a pan and then having an egg. You don't know, and a pot. You don't know if she's going to boil it. You don't know if she's going to scramble it. You don't know if she's going to make an omelet. She might just throw it in the air and let it fall on the floor. You just don't know with her. So I want to see how she's thinking about things. You know what I mean? When Lexi comes back, I want to see who's going to start. Lexi or Sophie. This is why I want Lexi to be playing right now, because we got 100% healthy Sophie, who is shooting good as it seems from the first game. We know how quick she was to put Lexi on the bench last season. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't want to say Lexi got pressure on her, but if you want to maintain that starting spot, I feel like she's going to have to ball out. I do. There's no point in Sophie just sitting there. Even though we know Lexi does the dirty work, you know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of Lexi Hall. Don't get it confused. However, we do got Sophie just sitting there, and we know she'll shoot that three like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm very hyped to see Raven Johnson, not going to lie. I like what I'm seeing with her in the gym. You know what I'm saying? She's getting along with everybody. It looked like she's running around hugging Caitlin Clark, hugging Sophie Cunningham. Like, whatever issues there that's stemming from social media, they're openly showing that's not that no more. You know what I'm saying? The mentality is championship as it should be prior to Raven coming. That's what it was. That's what it is now. And I'm hyped. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at her coming on for Kelsey or for Clark. I don't think we needed all these guards still. I think it's ridiculous. I still want to see Clark on the floor. Kelsey deserves to be on the floor. So I'm not mad at Raven, though. But once you start bringing everybody else on, that I don't see the big deal. I don't see why you're doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? When you have two healthy guards here who can't be stopped. If you ask me, the Indiana Fever have the most lethal backcourt in the WNBA. Period. We were just calling them the Splash Sisters 2 seasons ago. So I don't see why we got 4, 5, 6 different guards. Like, how are they supposed to all be playing? You know what I'm saying? And I damn sure ain't trying to see Clark in the corner playing the three. I don't want to see that. I think that's utterly stupid. When she plays the three, she's automatically being a decoy at that point in time. You know, when she's setting picks on people bigger than her. Then when she get hurt, we're all going to be wondering why. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like let's just see the rotations that's Stephanie White. I wish she was just making defense rotations for real, but I don't understand how she went from a defensive coach to like, oh, now she's an offensive coach also. Like, you was never that. I don't know. It's weird. But you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely open. I want to see more Monique Billings. Hines, I'm hoping you're working on your shot. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. We got you for rebounding and defense and your toughness. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got you for. Like, I'm not really expecting you to score a whole bunch of points, to be honest with you. But I would like you to, like, always be ready, because there is going to be times where you're going to have to shoot the ball. You know what I'm saying? And that's really just what it is right there. I'm predicting the Indiana Fever are going to win, even though they don't have Aaliyah Boston and they don't have Lexi Hall. I still think the team is good enough to the point they can win. We know Kelsey's going to get her buckets. We know Clark is going to get her buckets. Hell, Clark might come out and shoot 5 threes, bro. You know how she is, man. She'll hit 5, 6, 7 threes. I'm ready to get back to that. I'm ready to see Clark shooting 6, 7, not even shooting, making 6, 7 threes a game. I'm ready for that Clark to come back, because when she's shooting like that, her ass be on fire. You need a water hose to calm her down. And then she'll get tunnel vision, and that basketball, that damn rim will look like the ocean to her. You see what I'm saying? I'm ready for the passes to Kelsey, which was flying down the court. I'm waiting for the pick and roll with Monique Billings. That might be the only, not a positive thing, but with Aaliyah Boston not playing, her and Monique Billings can now develop even more chemistry with the pick and roll. I like what I see with Monique Billings already. The chemistry was already starting with Team USA, but now they can build more of a chemistry, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? But with all that being said, I still want Aaliyah Boston back, period. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very hyped for this game. I'm not expecting Clark or Kelsey to play that many minutes, obviously. Like I said, there's only one more preseason game, and that's versus Nigeria. So after that, nigga, it's on for the season at that point. We ready to start rocking and rolling. A lot of these teams have improved. You know what I'm saying? I watched the game last night with the Chicago Sky and the Atlanta Dream. You got Flau'jae over here going crazy in Seattle. Her first start, she dropped 20 points yesterday. She's born. These teams ain't playing. So we can't be starting off slow. Everybody got to be on the same page for that game one. And that's the reason why I'm sitting here. I'm going to be watching like a hawk. If we're running and things are going good, I don't want to see Stephanie White slowing it down. And now all of a sudden we're looking stagnant and people are standing around. I think that's a very big problem right there. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Because if we don't have a good season, I know one thing. Somebody's going to have to leave. Shit, even one or the other. And I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm a Clark fan, but I'm going to be real with you. If Clark is going to roll over and let her career get derailed because she's so buddy-buddy with Stephanie White, and that's going to be on her. That's going to be on her this season. You know what I'm saying? You want them to take your shine, and fine, fuck it, give it to them. I feel like you should be putting your foot down. They're over here exercising your fourth year. Like, bro, when are you going to put your foot down and take the keys back from Kelsey? Like, that's what I want to know. Or ask to leave. Hell, I wouldn't care if she went to the Portland Fire at this point. I wouldn't. I just want to see her ball. She's good enough to the point that she can carry a team. We already know that. So I don't want to see her getting reduced to a role player like I'm actually watching now. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all tune in. I definitely will be watching the game tonight. I'll see y'all later. I'm out. Peace.